My name is Kenda Mindy Kipnitz. I live in Cranford. I'm a resident of Cranford for the past 10 years, and I'm a Union County resident for 30 years. My husband's a Union County resident his entire life. Years ago, we didn't move to Cranford because it was a flood town. And then at some point, we decided that it was okay because there had been a lot of flood mitigation. And since that time, we love where we live. We love the block where we live, which is Colby Lane, which is right near where the proposed sport complex is going to be. Since that time, there's been flooding, but we were very fortunate because there was no flooding on our block. There was, after Hurricane Irene, a lot of flooding in Cranford at the Nomahegan Park.
You turn this upside. I apologize. You turn them upside.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is the Nomahegan Park and the gazebo at the park, which shows how high the water came in the Nomahegan Lake. This is the park showing that you can't see any grass because the lake has taken over all the trees. Cranford, as everyone knows, over about 1,600 houses were underwater. Rafts came to take people out of Brookside Drive and other streets in the community. This was a disaster. A school was closed for 7 months, and the children had to be dispersed to other schools. What they want to do, what Union County College wants to do, is their plan has that water that's going to come from the removal of 700 mature trees to be piped into Nomahegan Lake. That means at 10,000 gallons per tree per year, about 7 million additional gallons that are not being absorbed by those mature trees will go into Nomahegan Lake. This is happening at a time when the mayors along the Rahway Riverbank towns are working with the Army Corps of Engineers with federal funds, I don't know who else's funds, on flood mitigation. We have a governor who's talking around the state about post-Hurricane Sandy flooding. This is a flood prevention program, not a flood mitigation program, but a flood prevention program. We know and we thank you for whatever efforts you did to make sure that the school did not come to you for that funding. For some reason, we're thankful that they withdrew it. But we also know that the school is now going to its donors to ask for money. This at a time when not only the county, but the county and the state combined give them 1/3 of their $66 million budget. Money is fungible. Money that you give them, which should be going for an education, is going towards destroying a town by creating more flooding. There are sports fields in other parts of the county. The students find it inconvenient. We are asking you what you are doing as freeholders to help us, because this is something that is beyond just saying that they've withdrawn the request for the funds. This is something that requires the leaders of the community to do something. You are elected by Cranford, by people in all of the towns. What are you doing to help us? This is something that is so important that I can't believe that anybody could sit by and think that it's okay to just say the funds have been, the request for the funds has been withdrawn, or that we've encouraged them not to do it. We need to step outside of the bureaucratic paradigms that exist, and we have to figure out a way to make this work. Thank you.